while since I made one of these. If any of you are new to the channel, which I know some of you are, you have definitely seen that I'm a V guy. I love Vs. I think they're probably my number one favorite instrument, like shape for a guitar that you could honestly own. They look cool on stage. They look cool when you're sitting. They feel great to play standing, not so much sitting. That's where it kind of becomes a little, you know, it gets complicated. So, and if you've been around for a while, you've definitely seen these. You've definitely seen my Hondo Fame 871. It's like a Randy Rhoads style V. It's really cool. This is my number one. I absolutely love riffing on this. Plus, it has the correct headstock shape for this. And you've definitely also seen my Karina, my Epiphone Karina. I've made plenty of videos with this and of this. Definitely one of my favorites, you know. But the one thing that I've never owned was like a King V. You know, the Randy Rhoads thing, it's like Randy Rhoads shape. This is like an OG 80s style V, but I've never owned like the really metal, spiky, edgy looking King V until now. This is my Mensinger 4P Frozen Burst. Very King V-esque. It kind of has like a BC Rich Gunslinger headstock. It honestly looks beautiful. You know, beautiful burst. We got the pointed wings. It's great. If you've been around, you definitely seen it in a couple of my shorts. The playthrough for my first single that you hear in the background, Knife Storm. I used it for the playthrough of that. I didn't use it in the recording of that because I didn't have it at the time. This was a birthday gift, which I'm honestly really grateful for. This is like my white whale like shape, and to finally own one that's like of really good spec, plays great, is kind of crazy. So to not go too crazy with the actual like review that I'm going to do with this in the future, I kind of want to take this through its paces a bit more and really kind of like dial in my opinions of it, because right now it's like I enjoy it, but I'm not like, I don't know, like it's ranking amongst like all my instruments is kind of to be determined, if that makes any sense. It's not that it's bad or that it's not great, but you don't want to just say, oh, this is like my favorite, and then like a week later you're like, oh, maybe not. But what we have here is a flame maple top. I haven't checked if it's a rail or if it's a veneer. I don't really care, I'm gonna be honest. That means nothing to me. But we have an alder body with a flame maple top. We have a Delano MC2 humbucker, only a volume, monorail bridge, matching back, matching headstock, standard Y tuners. I don't know the brand. We do have, let me see if I get this in, 0 fret, which is interesting. That's new. Plastic nut. They said it doesn't matter the nut because it has a 0 fret. I haven't bumped into too much tuning stability or intonation problems with the 0 fret. Time will tell. If anything, if the plastic one gets worn out too fast, I'll swap it for a Graph Tech. And a maple fretboard with these block inlays, which are kind of like my least favorite. I would have preferred like the shark fins that you kind of can see on the Hondo, and that they have on some other models of this. I think the block ones look a little too vintagey, but it's inlays. It's not like it affects anything, unless somebody says otherwise in the comments, which somebody of course will. Inlays affect tone, because of course they do. The thing that I've done with this thing is kind of just install some shallower strap locks on the back, just because I think we need to have like a discussion about how strap locks need to be more of an industry standard. I'm sorry, I know people will cry about like stainless steel frets and stuff like that, but I do believe strap locks need to become an industry standard, especially if you're like on like mid-range to like high-end instruments. Like most of the, like if you're like a, you know, you gig, you want to have strap locks. It just makes your life easier. If your strap ever gets tangled, you can just, you know, do that. It's way faster, it's way easier as I struggle, and it just makes life a lot easier, you know? Like, it's like, oh no, my strap is messed up. And you just click it out, click it back in. You know, whereas if you have like the rubbery Ernie Ball ones, they're like, you gotta take that off and then take the strap off and then situate it, put it back on, put the rubber back on. It's a longer process. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of doing its thing. I'm doing my thing with it. It's definitely good. I'm going to take it to some more jam sessions and just see how I feel about it. Maybe in like a couple of weeks after I use it a bit more, I'll do a full review, mix, and everything. But as of right now, it's really, really good. I have found myself playing it a lot, reaching for it to play for it a lot, which is a good thing. It's definitely been inspiring in a lot of cases, but where it will end up, like in my like top five, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. You want to figure that? If you want to see and you want to see the journey, just drop a like, drop a subscribe. We have more music coming. Check out the song that's already out. You know, show some love. But as always, take care, guys.